6 women.
Gotta get!
One goal. Extreme Huntress. Extreme Huntress is brought to you by these proud sponsors. This year's Extreme Huntress features a brand new location, the YO Ranch headquarters in South Texas Hill Country. And when you look around, it's easy to see why. Texas history plus modern convenience equals a truly unique experience for sportsmen and wildlife enthusiasts alike. Now let's get to know Extreme Huntress finalist Melanie. Hailing from a tiny town in Wyoming named Daniel, I guess you could say hunting is in Melanie Peterson's blood.
My story began 50 years ago when my parents married on opening day of hunting season 1965. They spent their honeymoon in deer camp, and I was born just a short 9 months later. So one might say I was conceived to be the next extreme huntress. My grandmother was the first extreme huntress in the family, harvesting her last deer at 83 years old. I was definitely daddy's girl and grew up following in my father's footsteps on every hunting and fishing trip that I could keep up with. When I was about 10, Dad and I stopped in at a mountain lodge on the way to his favorite fishing lake. While waiting in line to buy candy, I overheard the owner talking to a customer about an upcoming fishing or hunting trip. When it was my turn at the counter, I asked her if she gets paid to take people hunting and fishing. She told me that she did, and from that moment, I knew what it was that I was going to do when I grew up.
Yes, very often we hear about we need to get youth involved. It is important to involve youth. But one of the things I like that she said is we need to get the moms involved. We get dads involved. We need to get grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles. We need to get everybody involved in hunting.
By my mid-20s, I was spending nearly every weekend hunting and guiding professionally while raising 2 children. Fortunately, there was something to hunt year-round. Pigs, turkeys, deer, it didn't matter so long as I was hunting. I also started hunting other states out west. My obsession was hunting trophy mule deer. I hunted Idaho, Oregon, Nevada, Colorado, and Wyoming in hopes of breaking that magical 200-inch mark. That moment came for me in 1995 on a Wyoming hunt.
This gal she's a guide. She's done it all in North America.
Having been a hunting guide in some capacity for over 25 years, you will still find me guiding for all species from the onset of early spring bear season all the way through bull elk season in November. Many of my clients are first-time female hunters. It also gives me great joy to now guide my aging father on his hunts.
Are you a woman who hunts? Or maybe you'd like to learn more about hunting and shooting? Go to extremehuntress.com to find out about the Extreme Huntress workshops in 2018 at the legendary YO Ranch headquarters.
Melanie Peterson from Wyoming is a lady I can't wait to meet because she spent a lot of time working as a guide over the years. Obviously, she knows wildlife.
That's going to be interesting. Our previous winner from a couple years ago, Shannon Lansdowne, was also a guide, so I'm interested to see how the 2 personality types are similar and different.
And what she's done in the field so far in her life and career as a hunting guide, exceptional.
I've harvested most of the big game species available in the lower 48 and recently made my first international hunt to New Zealand and harvested 3 gold medal animals, including a red stag, a tahr, and a chamois.
I don't like that she's hung up on her age. She keeps talking about, she talked about it in her video, she's been worried about her age, and that's completely irrelevant.
I know she mentioned her age several times on her video, so I hope that's not a crutch for her.
This isn't a beauty pageant. This is the real deal, and if you've got 30 years of hunting experience under your belt, more power to you.
It's going to be interesting because I think maybe she can kind of serve as a mentor to some of these other ladies, but I am absolutely thrilled to see a 50-year-old lady at this competition.
So after having reached this half-century mark, it's time to start checking off those bucket list items. I have trips planned to Brazil, Argentina, and Africa all in the next year. So be on the lookout for this extreme huntress packing her leopard print rifle in your neck of the woods.
But it'll be interesting to see how she relates to the other girls.
I think she has the potential to win this competition.
On the next episode of Extreme Huntress, at 24, Jamie McCarthy has been hunting for most of her life, thanks to her parents. But can she take Extreme Huntress? Don't forget, you can vote for your favorite huntress at extremehuntress.com. Extreme Huntress is brought to you by these proud sponsors.